Hello guys, this is Orange here, and this time I am going to talk about how to make your own messages. Now, let's just start with the dialogue since people seem to be curious about that one the most. So, if you go under Objects, Text, Dialogue, there's a default parent object, Object Dialogue. Now, if you don't know what parent object is, leave it. And under that, you'll see Object Dialogue sans hi. This is an example dialogue that I've made, and all you have to do is duplicate and then, I don't know, put it somewhere. I guess I'll put it under tutorial. No, it's not tutorial. Nah, I'll save my creativity juice for later. So, let's just make object D, let's say, I have no idea, honestly. Monster Kid. Hi. Because I'm not creative right now. And you go to message setter, and what you do is you see all these. Now, every number represents the message index. That should be quite straightforward, and you must have all 5 at most usual cases. I tried to make some exceptions, like if you don't have this all the time, it's okay. But it's just good practice and good idea to just have it, in my opinion. Now, let's start with M. M is straightforward, it's just the message that's gonna display. Effect is going to be a bit varying, but I believe effect 1 is slowing down. Face, this is quite straightforward, there's a face. If you don't want any face, just set it as null. Fish. And we have a font, and this is the font that's going to be displayed in. Make sure the font size is 20. And this is the sound that's going to be used for the voice. Straightforward. Right. So we have all that. I'm going to get rid of this. And now, I'm going to talk about buying and those kind of stuff. So first, I have this. If you talk to Grillby, this will show up. As you can see, this does not need to be repeated, but I put it just in case. Now, as you can see, there's no face in this one because I don't have any Grillby face, and I'm unfortunately not good at drawing. Now, we're expecting Grillby, no, it's me in disguise, and then what it's going to do, you can see, after equals object D Grillby cell 1 choice. So after this dialogue has been produced, this object is going to be created, which is this one. And what does this one do? This one asks buy, and the options are yes or no. Now, if you go to staff and then choice, you can see if choice, so if the player said yes, which is the first choice, then object do Grillby cell after is created, which does whatever the heck it does, which is just saying, just kidding, I ain't selling anything, come by Grillby's one day. Now, if the player chooses no, then for those of you who have easier time with rockets in there, this is practically what it does. If the player says no, then it just destroys the object bag detail, and that's pretty much all it does. Now, if you want to produce a message, even when you say no, then simply just put object dialog Grillby said no, and just do this and create that basically. Where's object sends hi? Put it here. Object D Grillby said no. Message setter. Speech 20. Voice is, I believe it is just, I'm just gonna double check. Oh, I just used sans voice because I was a bit too lazy. Why not? And that's all it's gonna say. Right. So this is how we put the voice or the dialogue, and we would leave it at that. And that is practically how you do the dealing, or I meant selling and buying and selling, etc. So now the little difference between the normal dialogue and the selling dialogue, as you may have noticed, is that there is something called object bag detail. Now what this is, I'll probably show it at the right bottom side, but it displays the amount of space you have in your inventory and the amount of money you have, which is going to help. Now, finally, object save text. That's what I was going to talk about. So, this one is semi-straightforward. It goes same as the normal ones. Now, this one is again a parent object. So if you go to there you go. So under the dialog save, there's object dialog save ruins 1 message setter, and this is the message that's going to be displayed when you talk to the little shiny thing right here. And if you go to the creation code, you can tell the two things that appear is the name and the message, or M. So it's going to create M, which is this little message, object D save ruins 1, and the name, which is going to appear when you save. Yep, and that's pretty much how to make a dialogue. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.